with my friend Zan, and I was like, Zan, like, for some reason, like, I knew I wasn't gonna die, even though I felt like I was about to die. Like this voice was telling me, I knew I was, like, you're not gonna die. Hi guys, I would say welcome back to my channel. It's a bit of a random one. It's not a review. It's not anything to do about petite fashion. But I really wanted to like share my experience with you guys, because it's not every day that you know someone or meet someone that's had a near-death experience. So I thought I'd share my near-death experience because it's really creepy, like real creepy. So it all started basically, I had to fly to Amsterdam for a conference, and I was saying to my mum, like, I really don't feel like flying to this conference. Like, I really don't want to go to Amsterdam. Like, usually I love flying. If you know me, like, I fly out quite often, and I go up quite often on my own. I don't mind flying on my own. I don't mind like my own company. But this time something was just telling me, like, I just do not want to go. Like, I didn't pack until the night before, or like, yeah, I didn't pack till like 12 o'clock at night. And usually, because I'm so practical, I usually pack at least like 3 to 4 days before, or yeah, usually like I'll go shopping for my trips or whatever. But I just did do no shopping. I didn't really even pack anything. Like, I just literally packed just enough clothes for each day, which is very rare for me. Usually my mum's like trying to really pack my thing with me, like trying to hold down the suitcase. So all of this stuff, I just in my head, I just really didn't want to go. Now obviously I know why, but back then I just had no idea why. Anyways, so on my way, I wake up, whatever, on my way to the station, it was really weird. Like, everything was just silent. Like, everything was closed because it was like 5 a.m. in the morning. And I looked in the pub, and there was like this ghostly figure. Like, it was really weird. Like, it was like a young boy just standing in the pub. And I looked again, and it was gone. I think I've seen a ghost before. Like, I've seen things like that before. So these things, they scare me, but they don't really scare me that much. I'm quite a spiritual person. I do believe there's like spirits and whatever. My mum always tells me it's the living that you should be scared of, not the dead. So I kind of brushed it off. Like, I didn't really think nothing of it. Anyways, cut a long story short, I land in Amsterdam, I check in, and then I go sort something out at the conference. And I'm like, I'm starving. So I go to Wagamama's, and little did I know that Wagamama's was going to change my view on life. Like, I usually order the squid for starters, and I think it's called yakisoba for my main. So I've ate that, like, every time I go there, I always get the same thing. That's all I ever eat. I don't really choose anything else. So I've ordered the squid, and usually the squid's quite crispy on the outside. I'm not sure if you've ordered that before, but squid is quite like stringy. But this squid, it wasn't really cooked that well. Like, it was quite chewy. But I was like, do you know what? I'm so hungry. Like, I haven't eaten since like 5 in the morning. I'm starving. It's now like 3 in the afternoon. It's like, fuck it. I'm just gonna eat it. I've eaten it and I've swallowed it, but it's like it expanded in my throat. So it got really stringy. Like, it really went, I can't explain it, but it just went so stringy. And part of it was stuck there, and one part was stuck in my mouth. So it was a whole piece of squid, but half of it was in my mouth and half of it was in my throat. So I'm trying to cough it out, like trying to cough. It just wasn't budging. So I'm trying to make myself be sick, like put my hand in my throat for it to come out. And I started to panic, and I could hear people in the background, like to the waitress, like, excuse me, someone's being sick in the corner. Obviously that someone was me. It's so embarrassing. So I'm starting to be sick, like sick's going everywhere, but it's still not coming out. So I'm trying to pull this bit of squid like out of my mouth, like stringy bit of squid. It's not coming out. I start to go blue and stop breathing. Like, literally the squid is just in my airways now. I have no air. So the woman rushes over to me and puts me like this. So embarrassing in front of everyone. Puts her hands like this and starts banging in the what's it called, the Hamlet maneuver. Banging. But this time I have no energy. I'm like basically floppy because I can't breathe. I have my lips are blue. I'm probably looking blue now. Everyone's screaming in the restaurant. So embarrassing. Like everyone's literally screaming, and then some man is like banging me in the back, like boom, boom, like literally like this. While she's like this, there's a man banging in the top of my back. Stop breathing. And this is where it gets weird. So while this is happening, obviously I'm not really aware of what's going on. But I said, as soon as I came out of the hospital, I said to my friend, there's a voice in my head, yeah, it's so creepy. There's a voice in my head saying, you're not going to die. You're not ready to die. I swear to my life. This voice kept saying to me, you're not going to die and you're not ready to die. So at the time, I'm like, obviously, in my head, I'm thinking I'm about to die. But this voice is telling me you're not going to die. When that voice kept telling me that, I was so sure I was not dying. I was 1000% sure it's not my time to go. Like, I'm not ready to die. I'm not going to die. This voice told me you're not going to die and you're not ready to die. As soon as that voice stopped saying that, it's like the squid went back into my stomach, like whoop, like into my stomach. And I was getting air and catching my breath. I was just thinking about it now, it was making me feel so weird. Like, I was catching my breath, getting air and whatever. Yeah, and then I don't think I had a near-death experience. I think I was close to having a near-death experience. Because a near-death experience is people that have die with like no breath, and then they say they speak to like someone or whatever. But I think I was near to having a near-death experience. Yeah, so yeah, I started to breathe again, and then like I thanked the girl. Like till this day, I don't know how to thank her enough for basically saving my life. Because if it wasn't for her putting me in the Hamlet remover, I'll probably be dead, like choking to death till I die, until I stop breathing. Yeah, so when I came back to like air again, not back to life, I don't think I died, but I started breathing again. Everyone was clapping, like, yeah. People were high-fiving me, like, well done. Like, I was like, I didn't do anything. So embarrassing. Why is this happening to me? Like, it's so cringy. Like, I hate making a scene. Like, if you know me, I like to just be quiet in the corner, no scene, but all eyes are on me. So obviously when I've looked around, everyone's looking at me, cringing, like, to like maximum of cringe. So yeah, I asked the girl, like, did they teach you this? She was like, yeah, in the restaurant, like, they teach us how to do that. And like, if she didn't listen in class or whatever, in her training, I would probably be dead. So that was my near-death experience. And I think the weird thing about it, I don't know if it's a connection, but the weird thing about it was like, firstly, seeing the ghost in the morning, creepy. Like, I don't know if it was a ghost, but I feel like I saw a young boy standing in the pub, and then he wasn't there anymore, and the pub wasn't open because it's 5 AM in the morning. And then this whole voice is in your head. So obviously now I still feel something here. So I said to myself, why don't I just go to the hospital? I'm just like, it might sound dramatic, but I was scared that like it was gonna come back up again and maybe get wedged again. So let me just go to the hospital, get checked out. Now I have a fat medical bill. Let me get checked out, and then yeah, let the doctor see if anything's there, whatever. So they've like said I'm fine, there's nothing there. Like, they gave me like 3 packets of this like bread. I was just eating bread to make sure it just goes down. Yeah, they said I was fine, and then yeah, like after it happened, like in the restaurant, I called my boyfriend and I was like, I'm so upset, like I'm so embarrassed. He was like, stop being embarrassed, like obviously it's not your fault, you choked to death. Cringe. But yeah, when I came out of the hospital, I called my friend Zan and I was like, Zan, like for some reason, like I knew I wasn't gonna die, even though I felt like I was about to die. Like this voice was telling me, I knew I was, like, you're not gonna die, you're not ready to die. So I was like, I'm gonna do some more research into it, because like I'm really like that kind of person that likes to dig deep. Like I think everything happens for a reason, and I think these kind of experiences don't happen to everyone, and they happen to people for a reason. So yeah, the creepy thing was that I found that people that have come to near-death experiences have heard the same voice that I hear. So they've heard that like you don't want to die. No, not that you're not ready to die. You don't want to die actually. And there's other things they hear, like this is your time to go, like you're ready. Bruv, do you know how creepy that is? What is this voice? Like, is it our subconsciousness? Is it the man upstairs? Like, all I know is that I was not ready to go. There's no way in hell I'm dying yet. Like, I don't even have kids yet. That's my main focus, is to have my kids. Once I have my kids and like build something that I can give to my kids, then I'm ready to die. At the moment, I ain't ready to die. It ain't taking me, bro. Nah, man. Staying here. Got shit to do, do you know what I mean? Like, got way too much to do out here for me to die. For me to actually die, like, there's so much on my bucket list. So yeah, the reason why I think I'm like sharing this story is because just be grateful in life. Like, me nearly dying is just like made me just change my view on life. I'm already like a conspiracy theorist anyway, so I already kind of look at life differently to maybe some others, which is not a problem. But some people, you just need to wake the fuck up. Like, seriously, there's some serious shit that goes on in the world that we're so blind to. And I feel like this near-death experience has taught me to, what has it taught me? It taught me just to go for it, like, just go for what you want and always be grateful. And I feel like I need to start telling my mother I love her more and stuff like that. Like, I know it's pretty soppy, but, and my family. Maybe pray. I need to pray more. Maybe I was taking life for granted. Like, I don't know why I had this experience, but I did. And now I can look back and be thankful for the experience. But at the time, I was shit scared. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was fucked. Like, that was mad. Proper scary. But yeah, that was my experience.